Have you ever felt like having too many choices makes life harder instead of easier? As I've gotten older, I've realized the freedom to choose anything and everything can feel overwhelming. Take shopping for shoes. Years ago, you'd walk into a store, pick from 10 styles, and leave. Now, there are endless options, brands, colors, promises of comfort or status. What should be a simple decision often turns into hours of scrolling reviews, second-guessing, and wondering if you made the wrong choice. This idea, the paradox of choice, suggests that more options don't always lead to happiness. Instead, they often create anxiety, indecision, and dissatisfaction. And it's not just about shopping. It applies to bigger decisions like careers, retirement plans, or where to live. Too many choices create endless what-ifs, leaving us less certain in the decisions we make. Think about it. When there are just a few choices, deciding feels simple. But as options grow, so do doubts. What if the other job was better? What if I'd invested differently? What if moving somewhere else would have made me happier? This overthinking steals our clarity, swapping freedom for stress. A century ago, life was different. Many decisions were shaped by necessity. You lived near family, worked in a familiar trade, married someone local. Today that might seem limiting, but it also meant less mental pressure. People weren't constantly wondering, what else could I be doing? Instead, they focused on the choices in front of them, often finding greater satisfaction. Yet, this isn't a simple debate. On one hand, choice drives progress. It breaks barriers and allows people to create lives once unimaginable. Greater freedom has led to incredible innovation. But on the other hand, the explosion of choices creates what I call option paralysis. Each decision feels weightier because committing to one means giving up countless others. We drown in options, hesitate to choose, and even after deciding, wonder if we picked wrong. This isn't a new challenge. Ancient Greek philosophers like the Stoics understood it. To them, true freedom didn't come from endless choices, but from focusing on what truly mattered. Simplicity wasn't about restriction, it was about clarity. They saw how too many options could scatter the mind and steal peace. A lesson that feels even more relevant today. Now, abundance often feels like chaos. Instead of enjoying the wealth of options, people feel stuck, choosing a career in an endless market, figuring out how to spend free time, or even planning something like a vacation. Without focus, too much freedom leaves us adrift and unsatisfied. So what's the solution? It isn't about rejecting freedom but refining it. Focus on what genuinely adds value. Which choices align with the bigger picture of who you want to be? The Stoics said, set limits, not because you lack freedom, but to make space for what's essential. Simplicity isn't limiting, it's freeing. Here's my challenge for you. Where in your life have too many choices left you stuck? Are you overthinking your career, hobbies, or finances? Start subtracting what's unnecessary and focus on the essential. Simplifying creates clarity and purpose to help you move forward. The paradox of choice doesn't tell us to avoid freedom, but to use it wisely. Don't let abundance drown you in uncertainty. Refocus on what truly matters. Because in the end, isn't peace of mind what we're really chasing?